everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to our next session of Middara as we go on to the MAST Day 2, where Rook, Nightingale, Remy, and Zeke are trying to complete the tests that they're under. And now they camped for the night. They spent a little time talking to each other, getting to know each other a little better, and then they found out they weren't alone. And that's where we left off, and that's where we're going to pick up. So as you can see, when I flipped over to the next page, we had a setup to go through, right? We're in an underground area in MAST 2, and I'm not going to play it from the app. I'm just going to I don't think it is in the app. I'm just going to read it from this little bit here. It says, a small pond stands between you and a ferocious Gavadian. Gavadan. I don't know how to pronounce that. We'll just play it by ear. Your sudden approach must have drawn its attention, and the creature now growls in your direction. In the dark, you can hear the clicking of cave sickles somewhere in the distance. Hopefully, if nobody gets too close, the cave sickles won't even realize anyone is here until the Gavadian has been killed. Okay, now we have some interesting things. There's some special encounter rules here for grading. This encounter, the MAST, will grade you on your combat performance. So basically, we have to take out these guys. There's also some tips. It says flanking and terrain. Proper positioning is everything. Figures may never dodge while in water. Use this to your advantage when fighting an opponent who dodges a lot, which is the Gavadian. Gavwadin. I don't know how to... Gavwadin. Sounds good. Okay. Be careful, though. The restrictions also apply to you. If you are having a hard time hitting an opponent, don't forget to flank. See page 50 of the rulebook. So as you can see, the starting missions kind of guide you along. And you also see that we're going to have some, it's a mundane level, we're also going to have some win and loss conditions. Let's get to the board. Alright, here we are. Now, I do have the initiative cards out and I haven't done them yet. So I got to get Lars or Rook's stuff over by him. I also have some party stash. I did give out some of the other items just to make sure we are fully equipped and ready to go. And I'm trying to make sure that we got everything we need set up here. It looks like we do. Okay, and here are the initiative cards. Now remember, these monsters are already on the board, so they're already going to be on the initiative track. We just have to keep going and see what happens here. Alright, let's see who's going to go first. It's going to be Rook. That's good. He's in front. Then we're going to have Zeke. That's good. Wow, luck there. He's in front. Then we're going to have Remy. Oh, looks like all the bad guys are going last. That's awesome. You saw me shuffle, guys. The cave sickles. And then last up is going to be the Gavadian. Gavwadin sounds good. G-E-V-A-U-D-A-N. I don't know. It's crazy. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look at this critter now. This be he or she. It says it's ferocious. At the start of the turn, it gains a courage token. Okay. And it says adrenaline. Each time the Gavadian is attacked, the Gavadian will counter with an attack. With a melee attack up to reach 2, and it's also agile. The first time the Gavadian is attacked, it dodges. Then there's its AI. We'll deal with that when we get to it. And of course, the cave sickles are so far away that first they're not going to do anything. So, as the scenario suggested, we need to get right up on their booties and see if we can deal with these baddies. Right now, Rook is going to go first. We're going to take his turn. And see what he can do. Now, he still has his mend ability. Everything's reset. We're ready to rock. We're going to start taking our turns right now. And I just love that totally random luck that our guys are all going first. We're going to get to set the stage and take this thing down. Let's get on it. Okay, well, Rook is here in front. Now, remember, he's got those 2 hammers, so it is heavy, meaning that he is not going to get to move as far as everybody else. And there's some terrain in his way that's going to cause some problems for him as well. I think, though, I want to go around this way. I don't want to get near the guys up at the corner because then they'll be alerted to my presence. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, without spending an extra stamina, which we're going to do, we get to move again. So he'll get to move 2 more. He'll go 1, 2 to there. He's heading toward the Gavwadin. I don't know. It's going to be a rough one. Okay, that is going to be his turn. He's keeping a stamina left over, which means he'll start with 4 next turn. That is great. Now we're going to go on with Zeke. Zeke has, of course, 6. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get him up there in the fight. We're going to spend 1 more stamina and go 1, 2. He's right there. Now, you know what I could have done is, it wouldn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're good. We're good right there. Okay. Now, that means that he also has 1 stamina left over. He's not in range to attack, though he could attack with throwing knives on the Gwavadin. Why don't we do that? He's going to burn one of his throwing knives. Well, those will go back in our discard for that, but we're going to huck that. That is going to be a purple die. It doesn't matter. He can see it. It's clearly on the other side of that little river there, that little lake area. So he's going to huck a die at it and see what we get. A 1. Well, it's better than a 0, right? So the Gwavadin has 1 damage on it. Yay! Now, again, with the throwing knives, it doesn't really matter. They're just gone. Okay, Zeke, that was good. Okay, now we're going to go on to Remy. Well, Remy can fly, so I think she's going to spend 2 to fly. That will get her closer because she won't have to worry about terrain. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She'll end up right there, where she will also reserve one of her... yeah, I think she'll just reserve one of her stamina. We're going to get attacked this turn, but it's okay. I don't know how tough the Gwavadin's attacks are. We'll just see how to play it by ear. I just want to get them up to be able to fight that thing. We also have some abilities to counter and that sort of stuff. Okay, and then last but not least, we have Nightingale. She is going last of our players. Now, she can attack the thing, maybe do some serious damage with it because she has magic. But we're going to have to get her up there, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, 6. She can get up there, but she can't move out. She has line of sight on this guy. There's nothing obstructing. He does not obstruct. Only enemies obstruct any view, and it just gives them a -1. Allies do not. So she could take a gore shot at it. That's a spell 6. Why don't we do that? See how? See now the conviction for the Gwavadin is pretty bad. It's one of these teal dice and a white die. That means he's pretty tough. But I think we should do it. Let's do it. She spent only 1 of her stamina so far. She's got 2 left, so she'll spend another one to gore shot this thing. Now let's take a look at her gear. What she has. Now her normal casting dice would be 2 purple. Let's go back to it. Let's go check her out here. Hold on. Okay, so you can see normal casting dice, 2 purple. Okay, but she's got some items. This says passive casting ability upgrades to casting upgrade white. So actually she only gets 1 die for that. What am I saying? She gets a white die instead. So she'll have a white die for casting right now. Plus, don't forget the power of a spell of 6, so it's not too bad. That's what she has at the moment. Is there anything else? That's really all she's got there, guys. So she has 1 casting white die against the Gwavadin's convictions. Pretty nasty. Can she do anything else? No, but we'll give it a shot. Worst case scenario, oh, it's empowered. Right, that's right. I almost forgot that. It does say that here, doesn't it? When making an attack, casting a spell, the target is against the target, it is empowered. So she's going to get the black die too. Let's hope that doesn't backfire on her and see what she gets. It did not. Whoa! It did not backfire on her. So now we're going to see how tough the Gwavadin is to stop this damage. At this point, what this means is, for her, she will be able to. The power of this thing is right now a 7 plus the 6. So that's 13, and then she's got 14, 15, 16, 17. 7, 8, 9, 10. It did not take, it is going to take the hit. She is going to take 1 of the damage. So the gore shot does this spell. Okay, obviously it took 1 of her stamina, that's fine. If successful, deal 2 magic damage. You may take 1 irreducible damage to deal 1 more damage. We're going to do that, so Nightingale is going to take a hit, but that means that the Gwavadin is going to take 3 more damage against his health of 12 before it even gets to move. I could do that again. Just bring Nightingale's power to bear. There's no range on that spell. You should just do it. No, let's save her some stamina so we have extra stamina next round. I don't want to have her also too damaged. I really don't know what this thing's going to do quite yet as it plays out. That does, however, end our players' turns. Next up are the cave sickles, but they're not going to do anything because they're going to do this. Can it move and attack an opponent? No, it cannot. So they're just going to wait. They don't realize we're there yet. If it cannot enact anything on its AI, it does nothing. But next up is the Gwavadin, and it does do stuff. So let's see. Is there an opponent adjacent? There's not. Is there an opponent within reach 2? There is not. Zeke is in reach 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Can it move and attack an opponent within reach 2? It can. It only has to move 1 to be able to successfully do that. So move to be up to reach 2. So it'll move 1. It'll move, let's say it'll move right here. That puts it in reach 2 of Zeke. And then it will attack, make an attack within reach 2. Its attack dice are 2 teal dice. That is not good because those are tougher. Let's get Zeke out. He's going to take a hit, maybe. We'll see. Now, I did not declare that he was dodging, but he does have items and he's going to use them. Okay. He's going to exhaust when making a... Oh, no, that's reroll. Sorry. Can he dodge using any of the stuff he has? Yeah, I think this one. Passive, at the end of each encounter, gain a random mundane consumable. Nope. He cannot dodge this. Oh, this is bad. Okay, well, he's just going to have to take the hit, right? But he does reduce physical damage dealt to him by 2 on this ability. He could re-roll a dodge, but he did not dodge. So let's see what this guy does. Let's see how bad off we are. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and it has +2 armor piercing. Oh no, that's rough. Okay, well, so we have a 9 defense, right, with Zeke. I think he does get an extra 1 for his coat. No, he does not. Does he get an extra 1 for anything he has on him? He does gain an extra 1, so that's 10. So right now he's taken 2 points of damage. That would have been stopped, but unfortunately, because the creature has armor piercing, it is not stopped, and he is going to take 2 points of damage. I'm looking for the tokens right now. There's a bunch of higher point tokens on top of them. Okay, anyway, here we go. We got 1 and 2. Zeke took 2 hits of damage from that guy right off the bat. That is not what we wanted to see, and it is what it is, right? So let's continue on there and see what we get. Zeke took a hit from the Gwavaden, but that's not the end of it. It's not the end of it. It says, then move to be within reach 2 of the farthest opponent. That would be, oh, that sucks. That's Lars, right? Well, because that means he's going to come out of the water and he can dodge. I was really hoping to keep him in the water. Oh, man, I didn't expect... Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. So it's going to go 1. See, it's 3. He's got to go here. But hold on, let's see if he can do that. He's got a movement of 6, right? Okay, cost 1, 2, and then 3, 4. That he can get there. So he's going to go right there. That puts him within 2 of Rook. And he's going to then make a attack at reach 2, just like he did just now, except he's doing it against Rook. Again, I did not declare that Rook was dodging, but we're going to get his sheet out. Let me go to the board and show you what the movement's going to look like. Because I'm crazy that way, I keep failing to do that. So he's right here. It takes him 1, 2. It takes 1, 2 to move out, 1, 2 to move out. That's 4, 5, 6. He can get right to there and attack Rook. Now, the Gwavaden is hurt, which is good, but not that helpful. Try to see, we don't have anything. We do have armor. We have a cuirass. It gives me +1 armor. That's good. And it also has, if you have 2 Warhammer, no. The cuirass says when you are dealt damage, reduce physical damage by 2. But remember, the Gwavaden's got armor piercing. So right now we have a 10 against this critter right here. Let's see what he gets. Oh my God, that is huge. He doesn't get any bonus on these dice. He just gets to... That's 15, guys. 15 against a 9, 10. So he's going to take 5 points of damage in that hit from the Gwavaden. Wow, Rook, that was rough. Boosh! He can't do anything. I did not declare a dodge with any of these characters, but he does have some healing and stuff, so it's going to be okay. Yeah, he's got his hyper energy health potion that he can take on his turn. We'll see, but he did take a big hit right there. That is rough. That is going to be the end of the Gwavaden's turn right there. It did its thing, and it did quite well. It damaged a couple of our heroes, hitting Zeke and Rook for quite a bit of damage. All right, hold on just a second. All right, guys, since that other episode was so long, I'm going to leave this one here for right now, and we're going to call it a day. I just wanted to get it started in the next scenario. Basically, this scenario, we just have to kill these things, all of them. Starting with this big bad guy right here. And unfortunately, he got out of the water, which is bad because that means that, you know, I Did I have anything that could counter with Zeke? I don't even think I have that. I do not. Wow. Yeah, so, oh well. Not the end of the world. We didn't get a chance to counter, but we're going to attack the heck out of this thing. It's just, this first thing is automatically going to get the dodge. That means his defense is going to be very high. He's already gotten 11. It's going to be a tough fight, guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing it in the next episode. So take care. Sorry for this short one. We just got set up and ready to go. Took a turn. Got you set up with everything and to see how it works. We're going to kill this big bad beastie and move on to trying to kill the other two things. The other three, actually, the cave sickles, which we know we can deal with as long as we can get this one dealt with now and soon. Also, something else I didn't mention is we're going to be dealing with elevation. That is an elevated area. I don't think it's going to come much into play because we probably won't get all the way up there. They'll just come to us. However, it could, so we'll see. And I will talk to you in the next episode, guys. So take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.